How's it going? I'm Badass Steve.
I'm Josh Monroe.
And today we'll be talking about shoulder separation.
We'll be discussing the anatomy of the shoulder, the mechanisms of a shoulder separation, and the rehabilitation exercises used to improve and regain your flexibility and your strength to this joint.
Okay. So now we'll be talking about the anatomy of the shoulder. The shoulder consists of the clavicle bone, the scapular bone, and the humerus. The clavicle and the scapula form the AC joint where the humerus inserts, and that's where shoulder separation occurs. The increased motion, or the motion of the shoulder, is because of the muscles, the pectoralis major, the deltoid, the scapula, and the spinal deltoid, which is underneath the armpit.
Alright, now I'm going to discuss exactly what shoulder separation is. Shoulder separation is mostly concerned with the AC joint and ligament. It's where the top of the scapula meets your clavicle. It's where your AC ligament is located. Generally, this injury is caused from a blunt force trauma from the lateral side, which forces your shoulder either inwards or backwards away from this joint. And what happens is it stretches the ligament, and that's what causes your problem, your flexibility and your strength. This usually happens in sports with a fall, say from a tackle, trip, fall, and when you land on your shoulder and push it inwards, and would disrupt this joint right here.
Okay, so before we move into the exercises of the shoulder, we want to move into the motions of the shoulder. First is shoulder flexion. So this is when he moves his shoulder outwards and then back towards his body. Next, he's going to be doing shoulder extension, where he moves it toward the back. Next, he'd be doing shoulder abduction, where he moves the shoulder perfect. And then finally, he'll be do shoulder adduction, where he moves the shoulder inward. And then also, I also forgot the internal rotation that he has. There you go. And the external rotation outwards. Perfect.
Alright, now that we've covered all the different ranges of motions, we're going to move into the exercise portion of our project. We're going to be discussing 3 different exercises that incorporate different levels of resistance and tries to incorporate all the different ranges of motions. Our first exercise we'll go over is horizontal abduction. The subject will start by using flexion to raise his arm straight up. Now the exercise, he'll take his arms, move them away from his body. And this will incorporate using the muscles in the back, which is where you have your problem with separations. What you want to try not to do is to keep and crush arms. It puts way too much tension in the back and causes problems because you already have a separated shoulder. Okay. Secondly, we're going to do an exercise and we're going to add a little slight resistance. The examiner will use this exercise to kind of get a feel for how damaged the joint is. We're going to do a resisted flexion. The subject takes on, we'll try to raise it forwards, flexion, and the examiner will apply resistance as he goes up. Not enough to cause any pain or anything, but just to see how his motion is. What you don't want to do is you don't want to hinder him real hard and make him strain because he's already got problems with his shoulder. We're going to do slight resistance. Alright, thirdly, we're moving to exercise that you would use later on in the rehabilitation process. We're going to add weight to this. He's going to abduct his arm away from his body, or known as a lateral shoulder raise. And the key here is you want to keep the weight moving slowly and controlled. You don't want to jerk and let it drop down real fast. It puts too much tension on the already injured ligaments in the AC joint. Alright, I get that one.